Yo, 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 welcome to the Legal Aliens Podcast. I'm Joey Villagomez.
I'm Abi Sanchez. Welcome to episode 2. Thank you so much for tuning in and coming back. And if you're a new listener, welcome. We're going to have a good time.
And I want to thank, real quick, I'm sorry, I'm already high. I just want to thank all 60 of our followers, bro. Or is it 87 or something?
I don't know,
like that,
but we had like 200 views. Or over dope. 200. I know like at least 30 of them were me. So
here, if you view it, people. If you view it, subscribe, man, because we got 200 views and only 60 subscribers, man.
Hit that bell icon, too, man.
Yeah, hit that, smash that like button.
Yeah, no negative comments, man. You know,
let it,
I don't care.
You can be negative. It ain't going to bother us. We ain't going to change nothing. But if you do leave a comment, tell us what you like to hear on the show, and then we'll see if we can get it in there. Because otherwise, we're just going to talk about our fucking week. Like, what'd you do?
Shit, man. Week in comedy, shit. That's all I do is fucking comedy, bro. And
I know.
Be at the house watching football, man. You know.
Shit,
but dude, you know how we always talk about the hustle, about being out there and hitting as many stages as you possibly can, and you know, and especially if you do this shit full time and you got to try to make a quick buck.
Right.
I booked 5 fucking shows at just 2 clubs, which are about 5 miles apart, probably. On Saturday night, man. So it was like 7:15, 7:30. Fucking 9:15, 9:30, and then 11 p.m. And I must have been driving. I drove like a fucking bat out of hell.
Well, I was hosting a 7:15 show, and I'm like, there's no way Joey's going to make it.
And I was texting Abby back and forth while I'm like getting off stage at comedy. I'm like, I'm on my way. And I wasn't even in the car yet, bro.
And I figured that. Like, that's just how people text. But also, there was a fire out front of the Laugh Factory, so that shit was blocked off. I'm like, there's no way you get in here.
Dude, I had to swing around. Like, I had to take side streets and shit. And, like, it came down Sheridan. Came down one of them streets, went through the alley, and Curtis said I could park in his spot, so I just parked that shit all stupid too. He was like, leave it in front. I'm like, dude, I'm running there for 15 minutes and I'm out. So yeah, and then I barely made it back to the 11 p.m. show at the Comedy Bar, like fucking barely, dog. And
I was hoping you wouldn't make it so I could take your spot because I was there hosting another spot.
You know, it's funny, dude. Like, that's how hungry motherfuckers are. I had somebody at every show like, if you can't make it, I'm here, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Paul Farvar was ready to take a spot.
That's Vulture Gang shit.
That's how I do. In his head, he was probably like, I hope he crashes or gets pulled over.
I ain't going to lie. I'll sit at a club and I'll look at the line. I'm like, that person ain't showing up. And as soon as I see that, I'm like, hey, if they don't show up, can I get that spot? And I'm like, all right, cool. And the motherfucker don't show up. I'm like,
they don't show up, dude.
And I got that 15 minutes.
What's funny is that, like, you know how sometimes like they'll post on Twitter or like Curtis will post the picture of the lineup.
Oh yeah,
you can look like, all right, this motherfucker might not show up.
Right. Oh hell yeah.
I do the same with the House of Blue show.
I do that all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting time there tonight.
I mean, there's times where like if I don't have shit going on a Tuesday, I'll just message James like, hey man, somebody drops out, holler at me because you know I ain't doing shit. You know, I ain't gonna make fucking money at home.
I know.
But the last 2 times I did that, nobody dropped out, so I was just at home, bro.
I just sit at the crib, fucking not doing nothing, waiting for the Bears game. So
the Laugh Factory show that you did on the 7:15 show, what time did it start?
It started at 7:15.
All right, cool.
But we were running on time. We were fine.
Because in my head, I'm looking at my phone, right, and I'm like, that shit didn't start at 7:15.
No, it started at 7:15, and then the shit was going through, and then
because that shit threw me.
Once you were late, but the thing is, we didn't even need to do the stretch because we didn't need a Saku. Shout out to Saku.
Have you I heard he's been killing it, though. I just added him on Facebook, man.
Japanese dude came over
Sako, here. If we ever meet, man, thank you for doing that guest spot Saturday night at the Laugh Factory because I was running late as fuck. And you filled in a 6-minute set or something?
Yeah. But how were all 5 shows, though? Like, was it worth it?
They were dope, dude. Like, the only show, I mean, the last show, the Comedy Bar show.
The Comedy Cabaret?
The Comedy Cabaret. It's always a small crowd.
Yeah.
But I was just up there fucking riffing, bro, and I came up with kind of like another bit to add to one of my bits, which is dope. So
that's just how
that was cool. You know, you eat, have a couple beers and shit, come up with 2 new jokes, you go home, man.
That's how we come up with jokes. People always ask, like, how do you come up with your material?
Just do shitty shows.
Yeah. You do shows where you're just like, I ain't really caring about this much. Money's still the same.
I got some shit I want to get off my chest real quick. And then you never know where it goes, dog. Like,
and then you fuck up and say the N word or the F word. Now you can't say fag anymore.
Like, have you seen the Bumping Mics on Netflix?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, bro.
I liked it. I liked it.
But
Gilbert Godfrey did a street joke at the end, though.
He did 2 of them nasty jokes.
But he did a street joke because I don't know if you watch comedians in cars getting coffee.
Yeah.
But the dude that plays Super Dave, remember that?
Yeah, I remember
so
Super
he did
Dave
the joke about the kid fucking his grandmother. Super Dave told
He's
that joke.
fucking his grandmother. Yeah. Well, all of Godfrey's jokes are just dirty street jokes.
Oh, I thought he wrote that.
No, you never seen that. You never seen his dirty joke stand-up special?
Nah.
Dude, it's an hour of the grossest fucking joke. It's hilarious, bro. Like, you will be on the floor. I swear to God, bro. It's just some
I don't
dirty.
know if I could take his face and voice.
I didn't watch it all in one sitting though. You know what I'm saying? But dude, it's funny as
an
fuck,
acquired
man. There's a
taste.
couple jokes I can't remember. Have you ever seen it, James?
Not yet.
All right, it's an old one. It's called Dirty Jokes.
I have to take
But
a look.
there's a joke he does about like some African tribe like coming all over some dude that they captured. And, no, because they ask him, they're like either choose one, Umu or death, and he's like, I choose Umu, and Umu was like getting cummed all over. Like that's the punchline. It's hilarious, dude. It's fucking funny as hell. He's like, oh, I should have chose death or some shit. But yeah, it's funny, dog. And the thing is that like the way the show opens, man, like that's why I took the 5 gigs, bro. Like
Why? 'Cause you just
what Dave Attell says.
Oh,
when
if
the
you're not
show
telling
opens,
jokes,
he's like I'm always constantly writing jokes. 'Cause you know,
Yeah.
he's just walking around New York. He's like I'm constantly writing jokes. He's like I love writing jokes.
Yeah.
He's like, but he's like you got to get it on stage.
It's
You
not
can
a
write
joke
all
until
the
it's-
jokes you want, but it ain't shit until you get it in front of a crowd.
well, I think he said it's not a joke until
So
people
crowd laughs at
till
it.
a crowd laughs at it.
Yeah. So that's why I always like. I mean, I'm at home, got fucking ideas. You reading newspapers and
Yeah.
shit, whatever. And you know, my style of comedy more is like telling stories, like
Right.
on my family, wherever the fuck. So I try to, you know, like if there's some political shit, I'll tie in some political shit to my.
I
But
just
yeah,
feel like even
I gotta
now,
get
like,
up and try that shit, dog.
but
Like,
even with like political shit now, the shelf life on it is so
Well, yeah.
quick. Like, there's no it doesn't. There's no staying power because the motherfuckers
see-
Trump's gonna do something else in 2 weeks. So
there's
it's
a
like,
trick to writing jokes about politics, though, bro. Like I said, I mean, I'm not saying I'm a fucking master joke writer, but I mean, it works for me when I like politics, like Donald Trump. Instead of writing a joke about Donald Trump, I'll do the joke about how my family reacted to Donald Trump.
right.
You know what I'm talking about? So
But even then, you only got like 4 years on that shit.
nah, bro. This Donald Trump shit's gonna last a minute, man. People still doing OJ jokes,
He's gonna
man.
get 2 terms.
No, I'm talking about just him as a
just
topic,
jokes? Oh yeah.
as being a stupid motherfucker and got jokes about his ass. That shit's gonna last a while. We're still doing OJ Simpson jokes.
You
dude.
gotta love a dude that had no idea like what being a president was.
He-
Because you gotta realize this was a regular fucking person until the day he
I mean, a
won.
regular rich person.
No, yeah, but he was that's even worse. So he was a motherfucker that felt like he was above the law until the day
now
he
he's
won.
The king. Now he's the.
Like
Well,
he
here's-
had no political history. This motherfucker was like, I'm a regular dude. Next day, I'm president.
I
Get the
just
fuck
think
outta here.
I just think he thought it was gonna be like The Apprentice. Like I'm the main motherfucker and nobody can challenge me. But now he got like Congress coming at him, and not
Yeah.
all these watch. They're gonna try to impeach his ass as soon as the Democrats take over.
Man, that shit's fucking hilarious. I'm over it though.
You know
Like,
what,
just
man?
either do it.
But
They haven't found nothing yet, but
shit, didn't they just prove that that he knew about Stormy Daniels getting paid or some shit?
oh yeah,
Because somebody like
yeah.
he was fucking person number 1 or some shit.
Man, that Stormy Daniels shit backfired on her hard as hell. She was
Hell
trying to
yeah.
get paid, and all of a sudden now she got to pay for legal fees.
Yeah, but did she write a book yet?
I don't know. I
That
don't
bitch
think
is gonna have a book.
I don't know if. I mean, she did an interview. She already described what his dick looks like. Like nobody wants to hear anything else after that.
Yeah, true.
Like you want to hear like
You
what
gotta be like a diehard
Yeah,
Stormy
like,
Daniels.
what-
Like,
like,
I
what-
can't wait till her book comes out. or
Yeah,
some
are you
shit.
sitting there like, what's Donald Trump's stroke like? Like, is it quick or is it just like he fucking slow groove that shit? That's the only that's the only thing you can go after is
Like, does he
mushroom
got a
top.
toupee on his nuts and shit? You know, like,
She said his dick looked like this Toad from Mario Kart.
that's funny, dude. Hey, but man, here,
Look, $293,000, and she's got to pay it back to Trump.
oh damn.
And then her
And
lawyer,
it was ordered by a judge. Yeah, you got to pay that shit.
right? But then the lawyer that
And
she
porn doesn't even pay that much anymore, right? I don't like. No, right? Yeah,
No.
she's fucked up.
I don't know who. Like, I don't know how porn stars get paid. It must be just like strippers and
Like
appearance
cams
fees.
and shit, probably now.
Huh?
Like private cam
Yeah, I
subscriptions.
guess.
I think like amateur porn makes more money than actual.
Oh
fucking-
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you got like what is it? Those premium Snapchats now, where girls can just
Oh.
like send you nudes for
It's-
money.
You know
on
what? It's
Snapchat,
weird
yeah.
to be like watching somebody fuck, and then someone's like, "You are not the father" in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you just watching regular ass people like do their day like that. Like I could do that.
Yeah, like just boning in a room, a dirty ass
Right.
room and shit.
That's just some crazy shit. Like you just watching a point of view of like the girl, reverse cowgirl, and then fucking DNA tests getting revealed in the background. Like
They should do a reality show like that, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Like you know how they follow like 9 months later.
Yeah. I wonder if that couple's still together.
They pull out two porn stars like, you guys do it. You have a baby. Like, what the fuck?
What's it? Thought audit.
And they did an audit on thoughts.
Yeah, it's about those Snapchat girls. Like,
that
they're making
paid,
all this money with like
but
no taxes.
How are they getting away with
shit.
that?
I don't know.
Well, dude, I mean, look at all these Instagram models. They're getting fucking sponsors. They're getting paid just by flexing their asses on
You think
Instagram.
we could do that as a comic? Like,
you flex your ass on
dude,
Instagram?
like no.
Tell a joke naked?
No, like not be naked, but like sit in your living room, like just put a fucking brick wall behind you and just fucking do like a stand-up
just
set
do
for
stand-up and get a live audience.
Just get like charge people. I don't know if you doing
the fucking
it 10 cents.
The likes and the little happy faces. That's what gets
like,
you going.
ching,
Like
ching.
that's how you know the crowd
Like,
is going and shit.
Yeah, like you just do this shit in your apartment. I guarantee you, someone can put a show together in their apartment and just live stream it as like and have people pay.
Dude, did you see this motherfucker on YouTube has a whole movie about his life?
Who?
This dude on YouTube. He records his life every day, like going to a restaurant with his daughter. Oh, He's got almost 1 million fucking viewers, dude. Like every fucking episode. So it's like a TV show on YouTube now.
He hacked the Truman Show.
Yeah, that's like, basically they were saying
it's the Truman Show, but he's in on it.
It was on TMZ, and that's what they kind of said it.
Yeah,
they said it was like it's basically the Truman Show,
but he's
using social media now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and people are paying for this shit, or they're just following him.
Just follow him, but he's like, I mean, you're getting paid off YouTube from all.
I guarantee you, everyone's watching to see if something bad happens to him.
I get hit by a car or some shit.
That motherfucker, like, I just had his camera, like, I told you that motherfucker's gonna get dead because I fucking recorded his life. Like,
that's fucked up, right? Like he forgot he owed
NASCAR.
He forgot he owed somebody like 20 G's and shit.
Or like, yeah, so now I know somebody who he owes money to knows where he's at. Like,
like,
you at that Applebee's, motherfucker?
I'm here at Applebee's. Dude, did you see? Speaking of that shit, you see that campaign worker that got shot on Facebook Live last week?
I heard about
66 in like Hermitage or some shit.
I heard about it, but
yeah, he was campaigning
for who?
For one of the mayoral fucking candidates. You know, there's like 25 of them or some shit. So I don't even know who it was.
Willie Wilson?
But he's got like he's on Facebook Live like that, like with the flyers in his hand. He's like, yeah, we're out here, we're campaigning, and bro, that shit sounds like a 40 caliber, bro. It's like, pa pa. He got hit in the leg twice, dude. You could see him like run and shit.
So people like ran up on him and shot him.
Somebody ran up, like he said it was somebody across the street by the corner with a red hoodie or a red mask or some shit. But yeah, they shot his ass on live on Facebook Live.
What the?
That's
what
right
would
there.
be? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? I want to know what's going on.
He's claiming it wasn't random. Like somebody came at him like politically. So he's trying to say one of the other 25 candidates went gangster on his ass.
Man, that's fucked up.
That's dude. He's on 66.
The last thing Chicago needs.
I think it was 66 in Marshfield. Look.
Bro, that is the last
shit,
thing.
didn't I just call it Murderfield earlier? I'm telling you.
Yeah, you called it.
Fucking telling you, bro.
Wait, it's called Murderfield?
That's what we used to call it.
Why?
Because when we grew up at
just died there?
a lot of people got shot on Marshfield, man. But yeah, he just that's funny, dude. I mean, it's not funny that he got shot, but it's funny that like
But
that's how gangster Chicago politics
I know,
are. Like,
but that's legit the last thing Chicago needs at right now. Like even the mayoral candidates are shooting at each other. Like
the thing is that like as long as Rahm is the mayor and then Mayor Daley was the mayor, it's always gonna. We need another Harold Washington, bro, and not to die and like really fucking prove that we could have a fucking clean cut.
Yeah, that was the
mayor.
first. That was the first mayor I remember.
Yeah, because I remember like as a kid. I think I was like going to the dentist or some shit, and it came out on the radio and they got a heart attack.
Oh, I was already And
like when I got home, even my dad was tripping. Like, holy fuck.
My teachers were sad. That was because I had all black teachers at that school, and you could tell like that shit hit them hard. Yeah,
see, look, he's like,
And then who was after that? Jane Byrne.
Well, Jane Byrne and
was like
it was another black too. Eugene Sawyer. Remember that fool?
Oh yeah.
Eugene Sawyer.
That's crazy.
And then it was Mayor Daley. Yeah, Jane Byrne. Remember when she tried to go live in the projects? Did you hear about that, James?
No.
Mayor Jane Byrne, dude. She was.
Was it like on Channel 2 news? And shit? Like,
I think it was Cabrini
Walter
Green.
Jacobson.
She tried to prove that anybody can just walk into the project, that it's cool, it's not safe, and we should all get along. She went to go live in an apartment. I think it was at Cabrini Green. I'm almost sure it was for a night. But she had like 60 cop escort with her the whole night, dude.
Like
you know
Tekashi 6ix9ine when he came.
Yeah. I'm out here.
That's the thing. It's like it's safe if you could afford bodyguards.
Yeah, he was like, I'm out here on old block. Motherfucker, you got 5 squad cars with you.
And cameras.
SUVs, too.
I can't believe they shot the old boy, bro.
Yeah, he got shot in the leg twice. Hey, it might have been political then. They shot him in the leg. Yeah. If it was that close, Whoever the other cat is like, just shoot him in the legs.
Yeah, you knew what he was doing.
Don't kill him. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, shoot him in the ankle.
He was sitting on a rooftop with a sniper rifle, like pop, pop, hit him with double tapped his fucking calf, and then, damn.
And that's what's crazy. That's not the shit. That's probably not even the second time that's happened in Chicago, where somebody's on Facebook Live. It happened in my neighborhood on like 56th and Hoyne.
Dude, it was becoming dangerous.
Some guy was out, like fucking out in the street. Yeah, I'm out here, and somebody rolled up on a car and popped his ass.
It took 3 people to stop doing that, to get shot, so people could stop reporting their location.
Yeah.
Because like Snapchat would, I think that tells you where you're at too.
Well, shit, they all do. If you tag, I never understood why people do that.
Yeah,
on Facebook, like they're watching a movie with their kids at home,
yeah,
and they tag their house like mi casa or the fucking the headquarters.
Right.
Like what the? Because dude, you zoom in, I can see your house, man.
I know.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fucking,
bro, there's
people just don't care, bro. And then like, oh, but the government's gonna take my information. You gave it all.
You gave it out. That's no lie, man. That's what makes me so fucking mad about like when people share that shit about Facebook. Oh, be careful. They're spreading your information. I'm like, man, as soon as you log into some shit,
you're spreading it.
Yeah, as soon as you sign up for Gmail, motherfucker, it's over. You know, like,
yeah.
Google knows all that shit.
Legit, you can't talk about.
I think Google's a government fucking agency.
If we talk about radiators right now,
can we talk about Google on the internet?
Conspiracy theory shit. Go deep.
No, I'm talking about like.
Oh yeah.
If Google hears us talking shit, man.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if we talk about refrigerators or radiators, and then we go on Facebook, it'll be fucking ads for like Frigidaire or some shit. I'm like,
you fucked up. Now you're gonna have
refrigerators
all over your.
This Facebook is a test for next week. I'll report back if you've seen more ads about
we're gonna
top
buy
of the line refrigerators that you could buy at your local Home Depot.
Yeah, dude.
I guarantee you, we're all gonna have this shit now.
Like, what's crazy, man, is like,
and still LaCroix ain't.
And there's no way to escape it. Like, you literally have to just get rid of all your fucking online content. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta go fucking.
If you get on Instagram for 2 seconds, they already know what you're looking at.
Well, they always ask you like, can we access your location so they can send you ads, bro? I'll get like
what's around you and shit.
I get recommendations from Google, like people in this neighborhood are loving this restaurant, and I look at it like, damn, all I did was just got
check out this new Puerto Rican spot right around the corner.
Yeah, it's Puerto Rican fusion. Dude, if there's fusion in the restaurant name,
I don't fuck.
That means white people fucked it up. Like that's what fusion means in the food industry.
Yeah,
white people did some shit like, and now it's fucked up.
Like
that's why I never do a fusion.
Like, do you do this? Do you do this, bro? Like growing up in the hood or whatever the fuck. When I go past a restaurant and they got a neon fucking poster board on the window, you know what I'm talking about? Like the little new, like a little new Mexican restaurant.
The writing's all crooked and shit.
Like they went to Walgreens and bought like a neon orange fucking and they'll put tacos too.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with any restaurant that puts a neon fucking poster board. That's one of my rules. I've never went into a restaurant that has a neon goddamn like dude.
A poster board. Like I love it because they underestimated the size of the poster board and their lettering.
Yeah, it's little as fuck.
So to be open and it's like, oh fuck, and then like till real small and then for it like it trails off and shit.
It'll be like the color of the marker they use. You can't see the letters. Like they got an orange fucking neon thing with red ink and shit, like a red marker. You're like, dude, you can't see that until you walk up to it. I just always feel like I've been to a lot of shitty little taco spots like that look shitty.
Yeah.
They have like not a legit sign, but at least a neon sign, or don't put that bullshit on the wall. And you go in there and you order some shit, it's good, bro.
I
just feel like they're always desperate. Like, look, we're open. Come in, please come in. Like, I don't like the fucking neon poster.
I only go to Mexican spots that I see Mexicans eating at.
Yeah,
that's
true.
my rule. But it's got to be like a gang of Mexicans at all times. Like it takes me like 3 or 4 times passing by. Like, all right, that place might be legit.
Like, bro,
I finally found one on the north side.
As
Shout
a Latino, man,
Taco Burrito House.
Right now, let's confession right now. As a Latino, do you eat Taco Bell? I fuck with Taco Bell,
bro.
Man.
The rolled chicken tacos, even though they're supposed to be called flautas.
See how he's embarrassed a little bit? He's a little bit embarrassed?
No, here's why. Because a couple weeks ago, when the Bears were playing, I was like, the only highlight of this game was that commercial from Taco Bell saying that the rolled chicken tacos are back. And I was like
flautas and shit?
Yeah, but they're supposed to be flautas, but they're fire, bro.
Bro, I fuck with Taco Bell.
That's the only time I'll get Taco Bell.
I've eaten Taco Bell.
But Taco Bell ain't really Mexican food. You know what it is, bro.
I don't. When I get up and I'm saying, "Oh, I want Mexican food. I want tacos." I don't go to fucking Taco Bell. No. Even when I go to Taco Bell, I don't say I want tacos. I just say
for me, Taco Bell. I want
Taco Bell.
Like I want a flavor of chip. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go barbecue this time. I might get, but I only get to fuck with Taco Bell.
Like you know what I got when I got hooked on Taco Bell a little bit when I went to LA, man. Because when I stayed at Ramon Rivas spot, I mean, I'm just smoking dank like all night as soon as I get to the apartment. So now I'm hungry as fuck. And McDonald's and Taco Bell were the only thing open that I could walk to. And fucking Taco Bell was way better than McDonald's, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
it's actually healthier for you too.
and like I'll fuck with
way less
a
carbs.
McDonald's breakfast sandwich once in a while.
Ooh, a fucking the McGriddle, like a bacon.
Man, them shits give you them McGriddles make my stomach hurt, man. It's too all that syrup and all that shit, man. Like
delicious.
And then I drink coffee with I put sugar in my coffee like I'm making Kool-Aid, dude. I'd be at Starbucks with that motherfucker like. I'm telling you, bro, there be white people looking at me. I'm like, what?
Like it's a fucking hourglass and shit.
Don't lie, bro. I'd be like, fuck that. Ain't my shit sugary, man. So like, if I drink that with a McGriddle, it's over, dog.
Yeah,
I might as well smoke a cigarette too.
Coffee's instant shit.
Man, the thing about McDonald's breakfast, man, it's like, you see how it's quick? They make it quick, right?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck does it still come out greasy as shit? Like them sausage McMuffins. They cooked it quick as fuck. Like, what'd they do? Like, dip it in some grease? Like some instant grease? Because it's greasy, bro. Like,
yeah, I feel like everything from McDonald's kind of like a little layer of grease on it. It might just be in the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how when you go to a smoker's house and there's just a haze of smoke? That's what, right? Like, it's just a haze of oil.
Like, you guys smoking here, right?
Bro, because every time I see someone walking in McDonald's, they're always sliding across the ground.
That's
like,
from the oil. Yeah, it's like.
They're just like, so I can't imagine that shit, the fry. It's all over the fucking.
But at the same time,
Wendy's is like that too.
Yeah,
Wendy's got a greasy ass feel.
I really don't fuck. The only thing I fuck with is the spicy chicken sandwich, bro. I mean, I haven't had a burger from
the Son of Baconator.
Wendy's in a minute. Yeah, Baconator. You like Baconator? That's too much.
But the Son of Baconator is better because it's smaller.
How many meats are on the fucking Son?
2, right?
It's 2 patties.
It's 2 patties, but I think. So what's the difference between the Baconator? Baconator is bigger.
Baconator's like 3 patties.
No, I think it's just like bigger cut of beef.
Or they put more bacon on it. I think, right?
Yeah.
See, I've never had a fucking Baconator.
You should get one, dude.
I wonder what Son of Baconator's name is. Because
you know Jeff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because you know how like his is like Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, so it's like his name is Junior. Yeah. His dad's Bacon Cheeseburger.
So it's fucking Senior, no?
No, because Son of Baconator just means like I'm his son. It don't mean that's what my name is. So like he's probably got like a
Baconator Senior, Baconator Junior. Oh, son of Baconator Junior?
No, there's no.
I was saying, you got a grandkid now?
Yeah, that's a grandkid.
You got a grandkid, all right?
Man, we just got real high for a second.
Hell like, yeah, we're talking about burgers having grandchildren, man.
That shit took a turn.
Hey, speaking of burgers, though, Burger King sucks, man. But remember,
dude, original chicken sandwich from Burger King.
But remember, they had them funny ass commercials. Burger King had some funny fucking commercials, dog.
Burger King be fucking.
Remember, like the burger, not even the big Whopper and the Whopper Junior. Remember, like he would come in like, "Hey, Dad," remember? You remember those?
Yeah,
those were funny as shit, dude.
Bro, did you see what Burger King did to McDonald's?
No. Oh yeah, where you could get a Whopper for
a penny.
You download the app and you go 600 feet.
You gotta be in the drive-thru.
Dude, my cousin Renee was posting about it. It was legit. He's like, I just picked up my Whopper. It works. It's like, all right. And then you got to go back and claim it for.
What do you do? You can get 100 Whoppers for $1.
Yeah, fucking feed the homeless, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
But homeless motherfuckers probably got iPhones and shit, man. Like, dude, just download the app. It's free.
You ever have a homeless dude come up to you, like, "Hey man, can I get some change?" Or like, I don't got cash. And then he fucking pulls out a square, like, fucking try to swipe it on his little Cricket mobile phone and shit.
You got a bank account. Every
time someone asks you for like money, I'm like, let me get your social security number. I need you so you could be dependent on my shit.
Man, don't lie, man. I feel bad for these homeless people that when it's cold, bro. I mean, we could talk shit about bums or wherever, man, but I see these dudes in the blizzards, bro, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, I can't even give them. What is money gonna do? You know, like.
But why don't they leave?
I don't know, man. Like, shit.
They got the resources to do that?
I mean, I think
that's why, you know, people are always like, I'll just go across country. It's not that fucking easy to just get up and take your ass across country.
But you can panhandle a bus ticket.
You could.
In a couple weeks.
You could.
Yeah,
but I'm going to Florida.
Yeah, but the ones that are just not right in the fucking head, the ones that just can't go somewhere with an ID and be like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, it takes more than just a ticket to get on a bus.
Half of these dudes are nuts, man. And what's crazy too, bro, is like, this. I mean, I don't know how many shelters are in Chicago, right, or whatever, but like, you know how people tell
not that many because mommy man,
that's what I was saying.
Shut up.
They shut them. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, you know how people are like, oh, fucking bum. I used to be like that as a teenager. I would always be like, fuck this bum, boy. Yeah. But man, you don't know what the fuck people went through. You know what I mean? Like, you could turn into a bum overnight. Something goes wrong.
My dad ended up homeless.
Oh shit!
He sent his ass to Puerto Rico.
And see, could you ever drive past him and ever be like, fucking bum? You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, I didn't. So I didn't know this until later. But
I always take that into account. But then again, sometimes like a couple weeks ago, I came out of House of Blues. There's a white dude out there, and he's asking me for change, and I'm like, I don't have anything, dude. And I'm just being, I'm like, I don't have shit. I'm not even being an asshole. Yeah. And he's like, I'm a veteran, man, whatever. And I'm like, dude, I don't have nothing. And he's like walking off. He's like, fucking jag off. And I'm like, damn, dog, I gotta be all that. Yeah. And he's like, huh? I'm like, you just called me a jag off, dude. I'm like, I don't have anything, dude.
Yeah.
So as I'm crossing the street, he comes up. He's like, hey, I'm sorry, dude. I was talking to that car, man. I was talking to that car. And I'm like, it's cool, bro. I'm like, I don't have shit, though. I would have gave you $1 if I had it, bro. Yeah. And, he had some True Religion jeans on. I'm like, dude, I swear to God. I'm like, bro, you call me a jag off. You got True Religion jeans on, dude. What the fuck,
bro,
right?
It used to be a...
He told me they dropped off a bag of clothes at one of the shelters. And he's like, I saw those. I'm like, I jumped on those,
so he knows
man.
what they are.
I'm like, so you know what the fuck True Religion jeans
are. Yeah, I give a bunch of shit to Salvation Army. That's the only one I donate to. I think that's Salvation Army.
Me and Carol just dropped off a shitload of bags for Salvation Army.
I think Salvation Army is the only one that's like really, truly not for profit organization. Like Red Cross.
Have you ever called
shady motherfuckers?
Have you ever called Salvation Army though for customer service?
No.
Holy fuck, dog.
I don't want to deal with that.
It's like if you're calling Cook County Jail, dog.
What do you need customer service from Salvation Army?
Because I wanted to see if they could do a pickup.
Oh,
because I had a lot of bags. No, they'll pick your. If you bag the shit up right and leave it in front of your house.
Yeah.
It has to be more than 5 bags, and weigh a certain fucking certain weight or amount of weight or whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll come pick them up. So when we were moving out of that house, I called and I'm like, hey, I got like 10 bags of clothes, clean clothes. Half of them were like fucking school uniforms. And the girl goes, she's like, oh yeah, we'll pick them up. And I'm like, cool. She's like, just call tomorrow morning and schedule it. I'm like, oh, they'll come like on Monday or Tuesday. Nah, it takes about 3-4 weeks. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, if I leave that shit on the stairs for 3 or 4 weeks, I'm homeless. One of these drunk Mexican paisa motherfuckers on the block is gonna rip through it looking for some cool clothes.
You can see a Joey impersonator just walking.
One of my old ass hoodies and shit. Like, that was my favorite hoodie. This motherfucker got it on, man. At the gas station where I'm like buying some shit. Motherfucker playing a scratch off in my fucking hoodie.
You see yourself playing a scratch off? What the fuck?
In my nephew's fucking school uniform and shit, dude.
I'm getting new furniture and I wanted to see how long the Salvation Army was gonna take to.
Now they'll pick it up, man. But she's talking about they take like a couple weeks.
So I gotta schedule that shit out.
Yeah, but man, you find cool shit though, bro. Like, I'm like,
I don't like going in there sometimes. Like,
my kids love shopping at the fucking thrift store, man.
As a kid, it was like it was forced for me to shop at a thrift store. And I always felt like, man, I'm getting somebody. Like, I'm getting hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm my mom's only kid with fucking hand-me-downs. Like, my brother's too old for me to fit that shit anyway.
The thing about thrift stores now, like, have you ever been in thrift? Like, recently?
Yeah.
It's like when you're a kid, you think that way. You know, you're a little kid. These are fucking poor people's clothes.
Yeah.
This shit stinks and shit. Dude, you go in there and you find cool shit, bro. Like, you know, both of my kids are already older. They love shopping at thrift stores, bro. They rarely go to like a name brand store.
Yeah.
Unless they need a jacket or some shit.
You know what the thing is? You gotta like the process of trying to find shit.
Yeah, just
and
digging
I don't.
through.
I look at a mannequin, like, okay, one of that, I'll take. I can take that shirt. All right. I need a motherfucker to put the idea in front of me. Like, I can't just go out digging for shit.
And the thing too about thrift stores, that shit ain't like it used to be. It ain't 10 cents or nothing like that. You end up spending some money in there, man. You know what I mean? Like, you find a nice shirt, you're still spending $5, $6 on that motherfucker now.
You get a crock pot for $10 or something.
That's where we used to go to like put our costumes together.
From thrift stores,
dog. Like, you ever see that picture I posted when I'm like Freddy Krueger when I'm like 10 years old?
Nah.
I remember me and my dad went to at least 10 different fucking thrift stores looking for a sweater that looked like Freddy Krueger's shirt.
That's the thing. You gotta love the hunt. I don't like the hunt.
And we found it.
I like convenience.
The hunt.
I can't do that.
So what's up, man?
What's going on with what?
Are you convinced?
On the Bears?
Yeah, man.
No. Oh, the defense, yes. Mitch Trubisky is not a good quarterback, and you're not gonna. I hate that, like, he's like a hard cut, but Mitch Trubisky's not a good quarterback to me.
Yet.
That's fine.
Give him a full season, bro.
That's fine. He's got fucking 9 touchdowns with.
And we ain't gonna talk much on the Bears. I'm just.
No,
I love
excited,
the defense. Dog. I'm so fucking excited.
The defense, let's see what Trubisky's stats are. Damn,
shit,
3 interceptions, 2 interceptions.
His stats for he had like 100 yards.
His quarterback rating was 33.
16 for like 30 or something. Yeah, his quarterback rating was 33. But
that's crazy.
I look at it like this, man. I have faith in Nagy and whoever the quarterback coach is to turn that dude around, man. Because
I don't know.
I mean, he can run. Fuck it. I mean, we don't need him to run all the time. All we need him to do is like learn how to throw while he's running.
He just needs to not lose the game, and the defense will keep him in it. That's it.
But anyway, I'm excited about the fucking Bears, dude, for real. Like that, because look how much shit people were talking at the beginning. Like all these experts, are like, oh, they're barely gonna win 5 games, 6 games.
Hey, this is shocking to me too. I was like, okay, they look decent.
Well, I was just.
But then everything changed when they got Mac. That was a problem.
Yeah, but my thing is like, the Lions ain't never shit, bro. Like, why would you? I take it like disrespect. Like, why would you say we're gonna be way below the fucking Lions? Look at them motherfuckers, bro. Look at the Packers.
Take this shit personal.
Bears fan, man. You like the Bears, right, James? No, you're not a football.
I'm a hockey guy.
Oh, hockey dude.
Yeah.
Shit, what's up with that? Fucking Blackhawks, man. Like,
dude,
worst team in the NHL right now, bro.
Man,
I used to work for Alberto Cover, and on the board of members, it was a Chicago-based company, and the board of members was Rocky Wirtz, the old owner,
the king.
So
love Rocky.
And but here's the thing.
Wait, Rocky or Bill?
Bill, the old one.
The
one that died.
Rocky's the one now.
A huge difference.
Okay, so Bill Wirtz, the one that died,
the piece of shit.
He was there, and like all the fucking.
So Bill was the piece of shit.
Oh, dude,
he's
the guy who fucking cut off all the home games from being on TV.
Oh shit, you serious?
Dude,
Bro, you didn't know that?
He used that as a strategy to get people to go to games. Like, if there's a home game, you have to buy a ticket to see it.
You couldn't. They never showed. The only time it was on if it was like a game.
So that's what fucked them up. Like,
and it didn't work because we had season tickets when I was like 10. Between 10 and like 18, we had season tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And we would go to every game, and there would only be like fucking 6,000 people there in the United Center.
It fucking backfired, bro.
See, I was always I only know hockey players from playing hockey video games. I always loved playing hockey video.
The NHL 96.
I was never a diehard sit down and watch hockey fan until the Blackhawks drafted fucking when they got Kane in the
See, I didn't know.
Well,
that's because I always followed up with sports. So I was like, let me see what these two young dudes are about.
Right.
And it was around the same time where Derrick Rose was coming into the league.
Yes.
So that's when I was like, fuck it, I'll watch the fucking Blackhawks.
But see,
so I've been a diehard since 2010.
At least
Blackhawks 2009.
That was the thing. So when the dude was in a board of members, so he'd come into the building, and all the Blackhawk fans were like under their breath, they'd be like, "Man, fucking asshole!" Like they would just talk.
Can't watch games because of this.
And I didn't know that. But then as soon as he died and his son took over, the first thing his son did was put 9 games, I think, out of the rest of the schedule on WGN. He's like, all right, we got to get rid of that fucking ban. And then he hired the dude from the Cubs that was like, they're the ones that got the Cubs back up.
Theo, right?
Theo Epstein.
No, Andy McPhail. No, the fuck was his name? He's like their PR guy or whoever he is. He's like second in command. But when they hired him, that's when you felt like everything got rejuvenated as far as the Blackhawks. That's when I learned about Kane. That's like
that's when they started.
Fucking, we started getting season tickets from like the company, and that was when I first went to a game.
You noticed everything. Their advertisements, because I used to watch a lot. Remember when it was Comcast Sports and that back in?
There was. I don't remember any Blackhawks ever. The only thing I remember about the Blackhawks growing up was just the jerseys. And I don't remember any ads.
Me too. That's how I
don't remember anything because they never played it. You never saw a game on home TV.
That's how I was as a kid. Like,
and
I mean, of course, I knew who. Like, you hear the names like Eddie Belfour and shit like that.
Belfour,
Chelios.
Yeah, when you're growing up, him, I knew them through the NHL hockey games.
Yeah, because I would always play hockey.
Games. Yeah. That's how I know.
Yeah, because you couldn't fucking afford to go to games because tickets were so expensive, and you couldn't watch it on TV. It was bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
And shit, like you grew up in Chicago, right, James?
Yeah.
I played a lot of sports with the Park District when we were kids.
Sure.
And like floor hockey was always part.
Yeah.
We always played against other parks.
Suburbs
floor hockey was always part of it.
Suburbs too.
So that's why, like, as kids, we would always be like, "Oh, hockey's dope. Let's get the game and shit for PlayStation 1 or something." You know what I mean?
And then you hit that motherfucker in the head and the blood comes out. Like,
hell yeah, dude.
Dude, that shit was.
Hey, have you ever seen the worst fucking injury in hockey? When that dude's neck got his slit.
Goalie got his
neck. Yeah, that goalie got his fucking throat slit.
30 more seconds and he would have died.
That was wild, dude.
And I think he came back that season.
Did he?
I think so.
Yeah.
But after that, and the thing is, he had the guard on as well.
That's what caused the throat guards. No, he didn't have a guard.
No, you see that shit squirt onto the ice.
I thought it went underneath.
No, that's before they had him, and then that's what prompted
it. Got him, bro, because you could see as soon as the dude's foot clears his neck, you see that shit gush onto the ice, man. Jeez. That's wild, bro. Just being flipped over and fucking you do forget though, like you have a fucking blade on your foot.
But the thing is, like when the first time I went to the game, I had never seen hockey before, like never watched it, and I went to the game and I'm watching these dudes. Like I've seen highlights.
That shit is wild, like.
But like you see a motherfucker hit the ice, pop back up, and just keep skating like if I slipped on the ground. But the thing is, if I fall on ice, I'm never getting up again. I live on ice.
I played hockey for a while. Fucking hurts.
Yeah, it's fucking.
That's
why you get used to it.
That's crazy. Look, man, you're always bruised up.
Like, I love sports.
That's why they only play 20 minutes a game.
I love sports, and when I watch when I'm watching a game, you know how people talk when you go and comment or whatever negative shit, like, oh, Trubisky didn't play, and you know somebody comes out, here comes the quarterback experts, here comes the GMs or whatever the fuck. I always criticize sports in the sense where, like, that motherfucker's paid to do that. Like, you got to intercept that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But when you see a dude get hit, or even when they dive for a ball, like, he should have caught that.
Right.
Like, dude, you see how violent he hit the ground?
But do you know how much effort it would take for me mentally to even think to dive
That's
myself?
That's what I'm saying, though.
Like, dude, on instincts, like, oh, I'm going to catch it.
Like,
I'd be like,
these
am I going to do
motherfuckers
this?
land dead on their bellies, on their hips, and then we're at home like, he should have fucking caught that. Like, dude, he almost, like, you would have broke all your goddamn.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it right here.
No, it was a Devils dude, right? Damn, nigga, is this the whole game?
I know, right?
Oh, here we go.
Is it right here?
Yeah, it's this dude. Oh, I don't even want to know if I want to see this. Oh,
there it is.
Oh,
look
snaps! No!
Look how much blood there.
That shit, I told you, dog.
No, my. How did anybody keep playing after
You see how he had to grab his neck with his glove?
Yeah.
Because that shit gut.
How does anybody keep playing after this?
That's why. I remember I watched that highlight about 5 years ago, and I watched it over. I watched it over about 20 times. Man.
How does anybody continue playing hocky after this?
Dude, that's some wild shit, man. Like, dude, you know how Mike McCarthy got fired or whatever the fuck. Like, I just learned. I didn't even know this shit. From the fucking from the Packers.
Yeah.
I guess McCarthy was part of the fucking Kansas City Chiefs staff when they drafted Alex Smith, and they chose Alex Smith over Aaron Rodgers in that same draft class. Because they said that
they had beef?
Well, they're saying that there had to be a little bit of beef since then because that Aaron Rodgers would sometimes throw it at Mike McCarthy's face, like in a joking way.
No one jokes. Like if you say it all the time,
yeah, it's not a joke anymore. So that's what they were saying. It was on, I think, Colin Cowherd.
Yeah,
but yeah, they were talking about that. So for years, he always had that little chip on his shoulder.
You got that motherfucker fired by it.
I just thought of that shit because like Alex Jones. It was Alex Jones that just snapped his fucking leg, right, on the Redskins.
Oh, Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. I mean, Alex Jones.
Yeah, that's another. Like I can take seeing a snap leg, but like that dude getting
when that shit's flailing, that's when it's like, oh damn, dude. Yeah,
one of the grossest I've ever seen was was it Moises Alou. He was playing on the Expos. So I don't know if you remember how Montreal Stadium used to be, but the dirt was only around the bases, so everything else was just AstroTurf.
Oh shit!
So this motherfucker rounded first, and like once he left the dirt, he had to stop because he fucking because he was about to get cut off a second, and as soon as he stopped and cut, his foot got stuck. Oh. And then like his ankle just snapped. So when he picked it up, it was just dangling. I was like,
foot was dangling.
Just
remember that kid from Louisville in the NCAA tournament? That was fucking horrible, dog.
Bro, because you heard like
you heard the snap.
I watched dude from the Bears, Wendell Davis. And, that one kind of sucked because like dude was running and then both feet got stuck and all you saw was him just like kick his legs out. Dude, he was like yay, and dude, he was done. Both knees popped.
What's fucked up, bro, is like those knee injuries, dude. Like when you see the knee come apart.
Yeah.
You're like when you watch it in person, like when I'm watching it in person, you know, people are like career's over. I'm just like, oh, he's gonna lose his leg off that shit. Like the Zach Miller's injury was fucking horrible. Oh,
this is when Sid Vicious lands on his leg.
Dude.
This is the segment about horrible injuries, man.
I saw this live. Me and my dad were watching this pay-per-view. It was bad, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh
no.
He said, "Oh my god!" Look at when he looks at it. He says, "Oh my god."
Dude, and then Steiner just like walks around for 5 minutes.
Oh, look at that.
The show must go on.
So what did he?
Look at Steiner back there.
But how did they? Who won that match?
Oh, Steiner.
He just had a pinup.
Yeah.
Bro, sometimes I can't.
Who the fuck said wrestling is fake, man?
Yeah,
right.
Can we
hey, man. This? I mean, not shit.
I was like, hold on, it's just real loud behind me.
I mean, speaking of worse injuries or whatever, fucking Owen Hart.
Yeah, he
fucking
died.
falling and dying, dog. That's
not an injury though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
the
ultimate
last injury you get.
To watch that live, like as a sports fan, like holy fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, race car driving and all that. If car flips over, blows up, and a dude dies,
you don't know.
Yeah, you don't see it
fuck,
happening.
it's a car, you know, and there's no way to survive that. But like to die coming in your entrance, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like,
oh, I I was at the pay-per-view when Enzo Amore snapped his head.
Oh yeah, were you?
Wrestler, yeah, it was something. So what he did is like he got thrown, and I think he tried to slide underneath the bottom rope.
Yeah, he
then
got whiplash
but
really
the
bad.
thing is, his head hit the bottom rope, so the boing from the fucking
made him hit the back of the fucking
and then
thing.
he back on the mat, and he slid out. And this, like when people get knocked out and their arms just get tight.
Yeah.
His shit was tight to the side, and you could see his chest like compression, like it looked like straight up he was dying, but we couldn't see it from the seats. But when I saw the pay-per-view, they showed the whole thing, and you could just see his chest like. And
Dude, that shit.
I'm like, I just saw somebody fucking die, like for my entertainment. That's
you know what my
fuck.
fucking worst sport? You got a sport injury, bro? I got hit in the fucking forehead with an aluminum bat, dude. Dead in the fucking forehead, bro. By Lewis.
For what?
We're playing softball at the park.
Yeah, this shit.
I was at which it is. Oh, is it? Oh,
he hit the second rope.
Yeah, you saw his shit snap back.
Yeah.
Look at this motherfucker, like that's what you get.
I know he's trying to act, but look, dude.
I thought he was gonna start
bro.
kicking him.
No, look, bro. He
was done.
He
he
was looking out like.
Did he snapped his neck?
No, he got whiplash. You ever give somebody whiplash? Like I knocked my dad out one time.
I got whiplash in a car accident. That shit's fucking horrible, dog. Dude, I got into a car accident the 2 days before I had to drive to Louisville.
Yeah.
To Lexington, Kentucky, bro. It's a 7-hour drive, man. I got into a car accident 2 days before that with my daughter in the car. I was taking her to school. Bro, on 44th and King Drive, some chick just darted out in front. She didn't stop at the stop sign. Just darted right in front of me, dog. And I hit the brakes and I smashed right into her. And my daughter's glass, she was in the back seat. Her glasses flew and like shattered on the fucking windshield, dude. That's how hard we hit. And I just whiplashed. I didn't get hurt. I didn't think nothing of it. Yeah. But dude, that drive to 2 days later, that drive to fucking Lexington, bro, the worst, dude.
Start feeling it?
My whole back, all this shit. I couldn't look down. Yeah, man. It was the fucking worst.
Take an airbag. You ever get hit
no.
Bro? So I crashed my car into a house. And
that's the Blackout Diary story.
Yeah, it's my Blackout Diary story.
I didn't know there was more to that shit.
No, I'm just telling like.
I thought I heard the whole story.
No, when the fucking airbag deployed, like, so I hit it.
That shit'll fuck you up.
Yeah. So then, like I didn't really feel nothing that night, and then the next day when I woke up, it was like all my face was
you got
sore.
punched in the face,
I had a black eye. My fucking shoulder was fucked up from the seatbelt, like pulling me back.
I had the seatbelt. I actually had a fucking rub. Like the seatbelt rubbed on my neck all fucked up. Yeah, like a rug burn. But yeah, and it wasn't even a bad accident. Like, but dude, that's how violent that shit is, bro. Dude, so now imagine you fucking running at somebody.
That's what they say those wrestlers.
At 40 miles an hour, football player right to your leg, dude. Like, it's over, man.
That's why I say them wrestlers, like, every night, it's like a car accident.
What's your worst comedy injury, dog?
My ego has been hurt.
You know what hurts too, bro? Like when you do a show and the motherfucker, hold on, man, I'm going to pay you. And you got to wait and you're just in the back waiting. That's painful.
Or if like
you're like in a bad neighborhood, like in a bar, like fuck, come on, man, hurry up, give me my $30, I can get the fuck up out of here, man.
Or like you're standing by the door and you didn't do as well as like everybody else. Like it wasn't bad, but like when I was new and
everybody's walking past you,
everyone's like, oh yeah, just like
telling the other comedians, bro, you were my favorite, right. And then they look at you and then just walk away.
Dude, I used to hate doing the fucking Mikey You Walk walkouts, like when I wasn't.
And you know what's funny, man?
Good?
That's never happened to me in the sense where I bombed. But it's always happened where. Like, I'll open up for a headliner that just fucking crushes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm out front trying to be like, thank you, guys. And they're just like, only a handful of like, good stuff.
The ones that couldn't get to meet him,
oh, yeah,
they'll come by you.
Like, say, good stuff. Can we get a picture? And then you get the two Latinos. Yeah, we're Mexican. Can we get a picture? Oh, fuck. Like, fuck.
Hey, fuck what Joey's talking about. If you want to do that at any show, I know he hates it.
Come take a picture with us, man.
Take a picture with me.
I need something to post on Instagram, bro.
I know. That's when I give him the card. I'm like, here, you go take the card. Make sure you tag me. And it's like 2 new followers, bro.
That's wild.
You got to build an audience.
That's why, bro, like no lie, dude. That's one good thing though. The weekend, the Saturday where I did the 5 shows, I got a few fucking. I did Barstool Big Cat from Barstool Sports.
Oh yeah.
I did his show Friday night at the Laugh Factory, and he sold out 2 shows. Like he sold it out in a couple weeks, bro. Because Barstool Sports, the personality. If the good personalities got a solid following, man.
Yeah.
And fucking dude, he sold out 2 shows.
Dude.
I had some dude like message me like, "Bro, you're fucking hilarious. Keep balling."
It was all a bunch of.
Man.
It's funny.
He put the little fucking emoji with the fingers and shit. Yeah, hang loose, dude. Keep balling. I'm like, I ain't balling. I'm broke as shit.
It was
man.
legit all fucking like white dudes. Like,
it was all like with their girlfriends, man.
Yeah, but what's crazy, bro?
Yeah. It was a fun crowd though. They were awesome, man.
So I was sitting at the bar. And like all you saw was just Miller Lights. Just nobody was getting not a single mixed drink.
I think they ran out of Miller Lights that day.
It was not a single mixed drink. It was just fucking Miller Lights.
From the stage.
Boom, boom,
From
boom.
the stage, every table had at least 10 Miller Lights on it.
It was buckets, bro.
Just buckets,
buckets of Miller Light. It was hilarious. I think they ran out of buckets. There was like at least 20. And I'm just like, that's had to be easy night serving though. I mean,
well, yeah, shit. All you gotta do is pop fucking bottles instead of shaking up drinks.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. Because I was there for the 10:30 show. I did the late show.
Too, I think.
And I remember like the bartender called for like, I need 5 cases of Miller Lite.
5 stat.
And like not even 10 minutes later, I need 5 more cases of Miller Lite. I was like, God damn, dude, like.
The funny thing is, like, when you used to do Latino night, all the Coronas would be gone.
Yeah.
They would have to, like...
We don't have 5 cases of Corona.
You had to stock up on Coronas for Latino night.
Latino night was the shit, man. That was fun, bro. Like,
who ran that show?
I ran the show.
Yeah?
That's what got me past at the,
it was hard
Laugh Factory. Doing
like,
those random ass Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the most stressful part about it was trying to put together a solid lineup in a sense where I want to showcase all the Latino comics, but there are not a lot of Latino comics.
Yeah.
Or Latino comics that are willing to come up to the Laugh Factory.
Like, willing to come up to the Laugh Factory. And this is no shots to anybody, bro. It's hard
to get up there from.
It was it was a thing where the Laugh Factory was letting me book it. I'll send the names to them, and then sometimes they'll be like, oh, you know, who's this guy? Or have you ever seen him perform? So I got to vouch sometimes, you know what I mean? And I would try to give everybody a shot.
Yeah.
But it would get to the point where you hear shit like, oh, well, he's not booking me. He's not booking. Like, I haven't seen you in 3 fucking months, bro. How am I going to... I haven't seen you perform in months. Yeah. I can't just book you, dude.
All right. You don't
know
want
what I mean? Like,
that friend booking.
It got to one of them things where, like, I was booking it and where I was like, all right, as long as I have a Latino headliner.
Right.
I'll have a white comic, a black comic, and then a Latino headliner. And then you get to after 2 months, you're like, fuck, I got no more Latino comics that can do 20 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had Gwen and Abby here already fucking 3-4 times. So it was like, I hate fucking producing shows. I can't lie. I fucking hate producing comedy shows.
Yeah, that's why we stick to Pills and Stand Up doing a monthly show.
I always feel like fucking like, I didn't get into this to be a producer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was cool. Like when I was doing Watra.
That shit was...
Shout out to all the people that came. Abby just fucked up a J. But that was a bad roll. That was a bad roll. It was rolled bad. But look, real quick, shout out to all the people that came to them Watra shows, bro.
Dude, that's what got me. If I didn't have the Watra shows, I don't know if I would be as confident.
And to the people that don't know what Watra shows are, because it sounds like some fucking gibberish shit. Watra, it's a Polish bar on the south side of Chicago.
47th and Pulaski.
48th and Pulaski, called Watra Nightclub. It's a nightclub. The guy had a badass room in the back.
Sure. 38 disco balls.
38 disco balls right in the center. And fucking Mikey You meets the guy or whatever. We go in there just to be like, oh shit, the room looks dope. Let's do 1 show, 2 shows in the next 2 months. The shit was packed. We do them every other Friday. It was packed, at least for the first year and a half. But when it got to the point where I was struggling to get, like in the summer times.
Yeah.
Comedy rooms are always dead.
In the summer.
Yeah, there you go. That's Watra. That's the room.
That's a great room too, though, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome, though. We used to have that motherfucker lit.
150,
bro.
175
and
people.
We've had
in
everybody in there. Fucking Kumail.
Yeah.
TJ. I got them old ass flyers where all these guys were booked on this shit. Mike Palisak. Fucking.
Yeah.
You know, like touring headliners.
It was hood as fuck too. That was funny.
Cameron Esposito did a competition there with us.
The best part was like if you were the headliner on one of them shows, you had the roughest set. Unless you were a brand like someone was out to see you. Because
if it was one of them long showcases,
because man, people would buy bottles. Drunk as shit. They would buy buying bottles of like vodka.
You'd have a table full of gangbangers that would come in. And be like,
yeah, so,
hey bro, we're gonna get a bottle of Hennessy. And I'm like, all right.
That's the show you got to go up third on, because if you go up third is the best spot, because they already got they got used to the host and they got used to the first comic, but that third spot, anything after that.
Like, dude, there was one time with Mikey You.
You had to be drunk, too, to fucking enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you had to be fucked up just to be on their level. You know what I mean? But there was a night where Mikey You, this is a long time ago, bro, like at least 10 years ago. Mikey Yo would do this thing where he likes to bring the birthday people on stage first before he kicks the show off.
Sure.
Because he gives out tickets or whatever.
Right.
So he always that's always the game plan. Like he'll tell me, I'm going to go up there, knock the birthdays out, and then bring you up. He went up there drunk already. Like, I never seen him this drunk at a show. That birthday shit lasted about 45 minutes, dude.
No way, dude.
I'm on the side lighting this motherfucker, dude. Like, bro, we got to start this shit. He was up there doing shots with people.
Bro, the show's...
So he realized, like, when he brought me on stage, he left. He didn't even stay. He just fucking, like, because me and my wife were running. He just jumped in his fucking car and left, dude. And you know how hard it was to run that show? I couldn't calm people down. By the time the last dude was up, nobody was listening.
Oh,
bro, it was
man.
motherfuckers bringing me shots on stage while I'm trying to like host the show and shit.
Did you get paid though?
Oh yeah, we made some good money. Yeah, it was dope, dude.
There
But
you
it was just fucked up how Mikey went up there, fucked the whole show up, and then just left.
Dude,
I was like, fuck it, you know.
That's when we were getting fucking drink tickets. That's when you started getting paid in drink tickets, doing 7-minute sets.
We'll give you 2 drinks.
But that shit misled me on comedy so much because
the drinks? Yeah,
because the first shows I was doing there, it was 150 people. And then I was like, oh shit, this is stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And it room holds 150, so this shit was packed. Then I go do a show in a room that can hold 150, but there's 7 people.
But there's 7
there.
people.
Yeah.
So like at this point, I was so nervous, like, because you can't hide in the big crowd. Yeah, like, this is my scripted shit I gotta tell you. Like, this gonna come out. So if this shit don't hit, I can't, there's no plan B for me because I'm so brand new that I was just following a script, and it sucked doing those rooms. That shit discouraged me. If I would have started like how open micers start out, I don't know if I would have kept going.
No lie, man. Me either, bro. Because I used to. Fuck, man. Thanks to Mikey Yo for fucking bumping into me, man. Because I went to a couple open mics. Like some of the guys that I met at that. It was a place called Orange Crush. I don't know if you remember that
Heard
spot.
of Orange Crush, yeah.
That was one of the first rooms that I would fucking like hang out at.
Yeah.
There was a writing class that I took there, whatever, and I met Ricky Carmona there. But like I went to a couple other open mics, and like they would treat you like shit. Like I remember I'd go there, like, who are you? I'm like, oh, I'm here with Ricky. Or you're gonna go up number 30.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I got here early as fuck. It was a place called Island Bar.
I did,
on Ashland, I think it was some shit. And I used to go home like, I can't do this shit. Are you fucking crazy?
Nah.
Like I got a baby. I got 2 babies at home. I got a good ass job. This is when I was working for the city. I was like, I got a nice paycheck. I don't know if I want to do this.
I was able to go past open mic like a little bit because of those shows. Like I was booked on them every 2 weeks, so that would be when I would do it. That would be my open mic, and then that shit got there's no way I could have sat through this process, dude. Like open mics every night.
You can't, bro. Look, shit. Now that we're on the topic of comedy, I always feel like how old were you? I was 25 when I started stand-up. 26 years old. 33?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fucking Diamond Dallas Page over here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Start when he's a little older. See, I was 26 or something like that.
Yeah.
And at that time, I had a good job or whatever the fuck. But at that time, I was just always like, let me see what I never knew anything about the business of stand-up comedy.
Sure.
I've been watching that shit as a teenager or whatever.
Yeah.
So fucking 13 years later, now that I'm doing it full time, and now I'm living with the struggle. Like I'm accepting the struggle. Like fuck it, I got to do this, whatever. But fucking 13 years ago, dog, to me it was all about fucking. I'm out here drinking. I'm fucking
partying and shit.
I'm fucking taking pictures with people. You know, I don't give a fuck about the career. No, like no lie, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's why I always had that mentality. Like fuck that open mic. There ain't gonna be fucking 200 people like Mikey Yo show. I'm gonna kick it. You know. You know what I mean? Instead of, I need to go work on my shit. Mm-hmm. So at that time, I didn't give a shit about not getting on stage every week. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I relied on those shows. That was my problem.
Yeah, but did you ever wake up and say, okay, I have to go hit an open mic?
Oh, never.
Never, no. Right? But you had to do that. If you want to turn this shit into a real career, you had to fucking do it, bro. Like, I regret not doing a lot of those smaller rooms when I started because now it's oversaturated. Now there's so many young dudes moving here. Back then, there wasn't a lot. I'm like, dude, if I was that as nearly as good as I was 5 years ago, and doing open mics consistently at that time, I probably would have been fucking not somewhere like blown up already, but I would have been 5 years ahead of myself.
Yeah. And
now that I'm about to hit 40, I'm more like, fuck, I should have taken it a little more serious in those first 3 years, dude.
Yeah.
3-4 years. I was slacking, bro. Like,
oh, hell yeah, I was too, because that's when I had just gotten in that relationship too, so that shit slowed it down.
Oh, yeah.
I was only doing Mikey Yo shows.
Yeah, you did,
or
right?
I would pop into 2 black dudes and an open mic, the Clark
with
Jones.
Clark and Will.
Yeah, I would pop into that one from time to time, and then
yeah, because even
Cole's,
now, man, like
I did my first one was at Cole's. Then I never went back the second time. I kept getting bumped to like 30. I was like, all right. I didn't understand.
Like a lot of people don't believe me when I say this. Doing stand up in Chicago all these years, I've never done Cole's open mic, and I've never done Chuck Chicago Comedy Underground.
You've never done Chuck?
Nope.
I've done it once.
I mean, they reached out to me. Like, I got an email from Stephanie Weber like last summer.
Yeah.
And like the dates that they sent me, I was already booked on, so I just couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've never done Chuck, and I've never.
But it's
done,
not like they've never like asked you to do it.
Well, for years they haven't.
Sure.
This was recent. This was probably like within the last year.
You know.
But I mean, and the thing is that, you know how, like, I mean, I'll even admit there's a point where you say it's all clicky. Everything's fucking clicky. You know, dude. I used to be named as the Mikey You guy. There was a comic talking about I was Mikey You's nephew and shit, and that's why I was always on his shows or whatever the fuck. You know, we used to hear that. But it's clicky, whatever the fuck. Yeah. But I always look at it like CYSK, and then you had the fucking. You gotta, if you want to do stand up, you gotta be cool with all these fucking cliques. That's why I never got part of a clique. You know, like when people stop talking shit,
you don't network enough.
When people stop, exactly,
you legit have to network with everybody.
But when people stop talking shit about like, oh, you know, he only does Mikey Yo shows, when they saw that Mikey Yo wasn't only booking Latinos, because that was always the fucking rumor, like he only books Latin comics. No, he didn't, dude.
No.
Sean Flannery.
Yep.
Fucking
Aaron
Flanagan. Exactly. What's his name? The guy, the Indian kid the Indian guy that blew up now. Prashant.
Oh, Prashant.
Prashant Kumail. They all did Mikey O shows, dude.
Yeah.
It's
you know
just
what I mean?
The crowd is
Hannibal's fucking. Remember Sprilo? Sprilo's a Jamaican dude.
But see, I think what happened was that since you are Latino and you do the Mikey O shows, then you only do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in
but
it
was the shitty motherfuckers.
Right.
The not funny ones that Mikey O wasn't booking that were, oh, he only books Latinos.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's never been true either. I remember Mikey O shows. Remember the fucking CCPA? Yeah. Way back then? Dude, it was
he used to do the themed ones, like, you know, funny Irish guys. And it was like Flanagan, Flannery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that's why I used to like.
It's all bullshit.
And then, you know, you always had the fucking, oh, he's a Southside comic. No, I'm a Southsider. I live on the Southside.
Yeah.
Half of my shows on the fucking North
Side.
Side.
Everyone thinks
except for jokes and notes and riddles, everything I do is on the North Side.
Everyone thinks I'm from the South Side. I'm like, why?
Because you're hood, bro. That's right away. That's the fucking, oh, he must be from the South Side.
And then like, oh, you do shows in Pilsen. Like, yeah. But, you know, Chicago, motherfucker. Like,
that's why I always like, it always comes down to like, just be cool with people and be funny, bro. Like, I've never truly been an asshole to anybody on purpose, man. You know, I've done the fucking, you know, the handful of, I'll never work with him. I'll never book because of interactions or bad business.
Legitimate reasons.
Like, don't, you know, I worked with him a couple times. I always fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
But I've never been on that, fuck him. I ain't booking him because.
That's weird to me.
You know what I mean? Like, if a motherfucker's funny and we're cool, I'll book him, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we always give people shots.
Those are the only requirements for everyone. You should be funny and cool. That's it.
Yeah, but then you get the fucking.
You gotta be a decent hang.
Yeah, you gotta.
Not even that. Just be funny.
Well, I always look at it like this. Aside from the comics that are 25 and younger, because there's a lot of young ass comics.
Yeah.
But I always judge it in the sense where like we're dudes. And we're like, it's like a high school, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're a senior. If you come at me acting like a freshman, like we're probably not gonna fucking hang out with you.
What's up, guys?
Because you know there's a 2 or 3. What's up, guys? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Fucking memo.
Pinche memo, little fat kid. But you know what I'm talking about, right? There's always that calm, you know, like, hey, bro, like, dog, calm the fuck. Bro, how old are you? 35? No, why the fuck you acting like you're 15?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't say this shit, but in your head, and I'm not that I'm an asshole to these people, but I stay away from it, dog. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, can I go to your? Hey, let me follow. Hey, man, can you give me advice? Hey, let me buy you lunch. Like, no, motherfucker. Like,
no, that's fucking weird.
Oh, that's happened, bro. You know,
people have asked to buy you lunch.
Dog, bro. There's been like, hey, man, how about we go get some lunch? You can give me some advice, and I'm just like, you know, that happened with a comic.
I always tell people,
well, no, but I'm just like, no, I'm nobody's coach.
I'll just tell you, meet me at a show.
That's smart.
If you, like,
that's what I do.
That way
hey,
we
come
can
to the show. Come to the show and see how we do it.
Right.
And watch how we perform.
Right.
If you want to get into running shows, come and watch how Mikey O runs his shit.
If you can do that, you have the time.
Learn on your own. But you'll get the invite. But I'm not gonna fucking pull out a chalkboard.
Not enough of these new kids go to showcases. Like, and they're working out at Mike's, which is fine, but you should be also going to as many showcases as possible.
I get inspired watching comedy.
Yeah,
like I watch. That's why I'll go to Zany's and I'll just watch it from the back, and then I'm like, oh shit, because then I start thinking about something like, oh, he's wearing a watch, I'm wearing a watch. What makes me different?
The same time,
why do I wear this watch? And then like it just inspired, like, and then you get a little tag about a watch.
You evaluate yourself. You're like, man, I would rock this crowd right now. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a nice fucking crowd, then like you say, it gives you the urge. Like, fuck, you know, like I need to go do a room or holler at Bert to try to fucking get in.
Yeah,
that's
show face.
That's one of the things that I try to do because I'm booking Mikey Yo's the new locals.
You just fucked up.
But here's the thing though. I suggest the comics to Mikey.
Oh.
They send me clips and Mikey watches the clips and then he tells me, all right, well, let's put this guy, let's put this girl, let's put this. And then I just approve it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it works. So the people that I try to put on these are the motherfuckers that I see a lot. Like I see them at the house, not just at the packed fucking, like, they're at House of Blues every Tuesday when it's packed. Sometimes I see them down at the B stage at Mikey at the comedy bar. You know what I mean? Or I'll see their posts on Facebook. Oh, I just did this open mic. You know, even if they do Coles, even though I've never done Coles or whatever.
Why don't you do Coles?
Because I just it's too far. It's an open mic that's too fucking far from my house, man.
Old ass.
I just always feel like people know, like if you're out, even if you're doing open mics, like you say, show up to the showcases. Mikey O lets comics into shows, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come see the shit. Don't ask for a guest spot on the first time you ever pop in there. See how the shit runs. Meet Mikey O. Send him an email and be like, hey, here's a clip.
Yep.
And that's just how you get on people's radars, dude. You know what I mean?
And that's for every show too, not just. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. That's for everywhere, bro.
Every random show, not just the ones your friends are on. Go out without your friends.
Go
do comedy solo for like a night and just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, because, I mean, we all bitch, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I've bitched about it. I remember, like, you used to bitch about certain shit. Like, man, these motherfuckers don't give me... And now look at your headlining spots.
I'm a motherfucking man, bro.
You know, shit.
Are we done? How long have we been at? Where are we at?
An hour or two.
An hour or 2 minutes?
Yeah. Well, another 15 minutes?
I don't know. You want to keep going?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I mean...
Let's keep going. Let's
at least go till 10.
Y'all got time. This will be Friday, right?
Yeah, this will be Friday. But shit, man, it's... Get off comedy, bro. People are sick of talking about. I mean, not funny shit, but people are sick of this.
People need to hear this shit.
Oh yeah,
any comedians that might be listening.
For any comedians that listen,
or they might be like, man, fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's another thing too. There's gonna be a group of people probably like, who the fuck are they?
Fuck them.
Who the fuck are they, man?
Who are these bags?
I just look at it like this, man. I've talked to you about this shit plenty of times. I guess not that I have a chip on my shoulder. I just always feel like
just angry. Man.
I had a kid as a father, bro. Like if I was some single dude with no fucking responsibilities, trying to pursue my comedy career, I wouldn't give a fuck how people get into shit or whatever. But what bothers me is that like the shit that I sacrificed as a dad, like bro, I used to get kicked out of the house, man. Like I'm gonna go hit an open mic. I mean, I come home drunk, but I did hit a fucking room or hung out with some comedians or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, with a baby at home, and then after the city laid me off, I've gotten fired from a couple jobs, or I've left a couple jobs because comedy comes first.
Right.
You know, like I got family members that I don't really even talk to anymore, bro, because they don't believe that I'm gonna actually turn this into something, man.
Right.
And I'm hoping it does turn into some shit. You know what I'm saying?
But what are they? That's what the thing is like. It's weird when
I just can't hold
other people's
nobody's
expectations.
Hand,
like, why is that supposed to be on me?
Exactly.
Like I don't care. Like,
why do I have to hold your hand to come into this? Hey, Curtis, Brian, this is fucking my comedy friend.
Yeah.
Why do I have to do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of, and it's also a competition. Like it's one of those things where, like, I mean, I'll put this story out there. Fucking, I was at Comedy Bar last week, and Sonny Bach asked me about the True TV laugh tracks thing, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, how'd you get on that? Whatever. And I told him, oh, you know, fucking Dave Hellem's doing a showcase, whatever. I emailed the guy, this and that, whatever. And like right before we finished the conversation, he's like, don't worry, man, we'll get on the show. And I'm just like not being an asshole. I'm like, I don't care who gets on the show, Sonny. I'm like, I'm just worried about me getting on the show. And he's like, really, dude? I'm like, it's not a competition. I'm like, 5 of us might get on the show, 3 of us might get on the show. I'm like, I'm just worried about me getting on the fucking show.
Bro, I say.
He was like, oh, whoa. Like he wants me to. I'm rooting for everybody to get on the show, but if you don't get on the show, I'm not gonna fucking cry for you. You know what I mean? Like,
I treat comedy like it's golf, bro. Like you playing the same game, you playing with friends, but you still want your best score. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
so it's
dude.
like I ain't beating you. I'm beating this course.
Thank you.
Then, but if I do get some shit, I might talk a little shit. But like,
no, my thing is more of like, all right, me and you have known each other. We're friends.
Right.
But the other two comedians I've only known for a year. All right.
yeah.
Me and you get on, and they didn't. But I'm cool with them. I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, Abby, we got on. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, poor fucking, what's his name didn't get on though. You know, that's like, it's not even. You know what I'm talking about? Like.
I don't think anybody
Better,
like
you know,
that.
fucking take a shot next year. That's how it is for every year that we've done NBC fucking stand up for diversity. Every time we've submitted for Last Comic Standing, all that shit. I don't go away like, fuck, he got on and I didn't. It's more like, fuck, I need to tighten my shit up to fucking get on.
My thing is, I hate when people ask you like, how'd you get that? I'm like, what do you mean?
Well, it depends on the tone.
No, but it's something that's like you're questioning me.
Yeah,
like, how did I get this? Because I
got it by being
I made
funny.
the right people laugh. That's how I got it. But like, that implies to me like you think you're better than me. You should have got it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
true,
that's
true.
So like, how'd you get that? And
Well, see that's what I was gonna say about the
instead
tone.
of saying, oh, congratulations, like, so what'd you do, audition? You know what I'm saying? Like, then that's the way. But
Dude,
how'd you get that?
Like a long time ago.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna say the name. I'm gonna impersonate him a little. You might get it. But a long time ago, I remember I did a show. It was, I think it was a Comedy Central showcase at the Improv in Schaumburg. This is years ago, dog.
Yeah.
And like I wasn't even ready for this like big auditions or whatever the fuck. But this is when the Laugh Factory opened up. Because the comic that said this, he did the how'd you get that shit?
Yeah.
But it was like, hey, you doing that showcase at the Improv next week? And I'm like, hell yeah, man. He's like, how you get that? But with like no smile. That was the quick. How you get that? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, who hit you up for that? And it was just I'm like, I'm a regular at the fucking Improv, dog. I've hosted there and they know me.
Yeah.
They hit me up. How you get that? Like, what the fuck,
It's just
dog?
aggressive. Like, what do you mean?
You know, it's different than like, damn, bro. You know, like if somebody walks up to you, damn, dog, I see you got on that showcase. That's dope.
Right.
Then,
It's not
hey, man,
congratulatory, the way you said it.
exactly.
Yeah.
With that face, too. Like,
Accusatory.
how'd you get that? I'm like, come on, man.
Who'd you suck? Who's dick you suck?
Who dick you suck?
I'll suck that dick. Just let me know.
Was it a big dick? 'Cause I'll suck I ain't gay, but I'll suck your dick for Comedy Central.
It's not even gay no more. It's just I'm spectrum.
Yeah. Straight up, right?
I don't have sex.
You homophobic? Hey, speaking of, what do you think about the Kevin Hart thing, man?
I'm glad that he quit. Like, I like the whole fucking like, all right, fuck it. Like,
I mean, he's apologized.
He apologized
already.
before, and he decided like, why do I gotta address this every time something happens?
Something
like,
and
then it's gonna be like,
you know
my
what it
own
is?
apology.
You know what it
You've
is?
seen that I've grown, and I apologize since I've grown since that apology. So why? From that year, am I still being held accountable? It's like there's no second chances. There's no redeeming.
Well,
there's no way to redeem yourself today. It's crazy as fuck.
The thing that's fucked up is like the one tweet about how he hopes his kid don't come out gay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fucked up thing to say. But the reason why people are gonna bring it up because it was 2011.
Yeah.
It wasn't that 2000. It wasn't that long ago. Yeah. So put it this way: if it's a 30-year-old motherfucker that hates Kevin Hart,
right?
That motherfucker was 20 when that tweet came out. So you're like. It's not like you said the shit when you were 16. Like they're gonna put that shit in his face for at least another fucking 10 years, dude.
I don't think so. I think this shit is gonna blow over quick. Fuck.
No, what I'm saying is that like whoever's digging this shit out, it's got to be like somebody that hates Kevin Hart. Like, I'm gonna dig this shit out.
Or just bored. They want clicks, dude. This is all about clicks.
So he's gonna have that for the next 10. Somebody's gonna dig this shit every time he's got some contract, some big contract or something. Somebody's gonna keep digging this shit out, man. So I forgot who it was, but. They were saying he doesn't have to give the full apology again, but
he did apologize.
No,
when he quit, he apologized one last time, and then
that was it.
That was it. But he apologized back in the day for it as well.
Yeah, like in 2014, he apologized to it.
So my thing is,
what I'm saying
I
is
just
that
love that the Oscars ain't got a host.
What I'm saying is that I don't think he has to do a whole full blown apology. Like he's a comedian, dude. He needs to flip it, turn around, and be like, "Look, gay people, I'm fucking sorry. I changed. I fucking changed." You're like, what do you want me to do? Make a joke. What do you want me to do? Suck your dick? Like, joke?
How many gay people are really mad? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not too many gay people are any mad anymore, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Because then,
flip it.
But then
turn the apology into something funny or something, dude.
All the articles came out after Michael Che dropped that Bill Cosby joke during the SNL Weekend Update,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, now if he doesn't understand the difference, and I was like, oh fuck, bro. But the thing is, nobody else cares about this, dog. Like everything between Chicago and LA, they don't give a
nobody gives a fuck
about
like
this.
people in Nebraska do not give a fuck.
They're still gonna go watch a Kevin Hart movie. Like, okay, I don't care.
That he's still
They
selling
probably
out
sat there and
arenas
thought,
and
like,
all that
that's
shit.
kind of. They might have thought that was
why,
funny.
That's why I say that. You know how people say, "Oh, it's comedy. Oh, it's comedy." You know, that's why I feel like Kevin Hart. You don't do the sincere apology anymore. You did that twice, and you're fucking sorry. You really mean it. Turn it into a funny. Just be funny about it, and be like, every time somebody brings this shit up, do a funny apology. I'm fucking sorry. You know what I mean, or something.
Right.
Because I just be a comedian about it, bro. Because I feel like once you do the sad shit on Instagram, bro, you know, like the fucking look, like he was laying in bed, like that's the only thing that bothers me about it. Like the way Kevin Hart, like no shot to gay people, but he did it like in a gay way. No, he's in bed doing the selfie thing, fucking look, y'all with no shirt. Like, I'm sorry.
Thoughts and opinions expressed on legal aliens.
You know what I'm talking about? Like just be a comedian about it, man. Like fucking, it's funny. Get over it.
I think it's way overblown. I don't think that many people care about it.
Except the people that don't want him to make a quick fucking
and for
5-6
reason,
million or whatever.
It's in our news feed because we looked up Kevin Hart before, and it's like we saw the Oscars one time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, when's the last time you watched the Oscars?
I can't remember.
Even when I want to know who won the fucking thing, I just Google who won Best Actor.
I think Billy Crystal was hosting the last time. So like
I might have saw. No, I've only watched monologues, and then I've only if I watch anything, it's the highlights.
Dude, I just look at the fucking I just Google who won.
That's what I do. I get on my phone like, who wins Best Actor?
And then oh shit, Black Panther won. I'm gonna watch the clip. I ain't gonna watch the whole fucking thing for the see.
I'll watch a
clip. What they should do is fucking shotgun style. So have set designer as it come out. Have like one random ass person come out like okay nominees and then set designer winner. It's like all right, and now for best production.
Do like tag team comedy show. Dog, no host.
No host.
That's all they need. Why does it have to be 4 hours,
They didn't even announce nominees. Like, okay, winner production design, you. And then the fucking dude comes like, all right.
Or you don't even got to be there, dude.
No. He gives his speech, and then he's like, all right. And then, okay, winner for fucking best costume design, this broad. And then, like, boom.
No, it's for, like, when motherfuckers get their fucking high school diploma in summer school. Like, I had to get my diploma in summer. I had to do a gym and a music class. So it's one of those things where, like, they call your name out, but then you just come back a week later and pick up the fucking Oscar. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
It's fucking crazy.
Like Hugh Jackman won an Oscar, and then just come pick it up next week. It'll be at the fucking.
It's just a fucking 30-second clip.
Yeah.
Just don't even announce the nominees. Just boom, this is who won. Boom,
and I always feel like fucking because like with the presidential dinner party when Michelle Wolf. Yeah. So, like the Oscars, because Kevin Hart is a safe comedian to use,
right?
To host the Oscars, he's not gonna really diss the shit out of somebody.
Supposedly he was, but
but no, exactly. That was the worst thing they could find on him. But my thing is like the Oscars is trying to find that little quirky. Let's get the young, like for ratings or whatever. Fuck, no young person is gonna watch that shit, dude. You know what I mean?
Kevin Hart was their best chance, dude.
Like, if you want young kids to really fucking watch it, get Dave Attell and fucking Jeff Ross to host it.
Can you imagine
Get them two motherfuckers to host it, and young people will watch it.
Can we start a hashtag for that?
Oh, dude. Hashtag bumping mics for Oscars.
Bumping mics for... I'm saying, get somebody that's going to talk some shit.
I'm about to do this
with
right
no
now.
fucking... And it was my idea. Joey V. Ray, my idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want young people to watch it. I mean, Kevin Hart fans... Like die-hard Kevin Hart fans, as far as his movies go, like they're 15, 16-year-old black kids, bro.
And
they're only gonna watch his monologue.
They would have watched the whole.
They only would have watched it for that, for Kevin Hart, exactly.
Yeah.
So my thing is, the Oscars, the black kids are gonna watch it for Kevin Hart, but they don't watch the fucking movies that are nominated. Like
no. But at least they're getting eyes on the product, though.
That's what I'm saying. Their own. It's like the token. Yeah. It's like getting the token black guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you try to do that shit, and it's still
and
it's still backfired on you.
You think
guys.
that's how it's looking? You think that's what it was?
Yeah, dude, it has to be, bro.
I don't know. I feel like Kevin Hart's earned more.
No, don't get me wrong.
No, I'm saying he's definitely earned it more than being a token black guy. Because they've had Chris Rock and shit on there. So
that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that's how the Oscars are not looking at it like that. We're looking at it like that because we're artists and we know what the fuck Kevin Hart has done. I'm not saying that the whole Oscar committee looks at him like that. But at the same time, there's got to be 2 or 3 white guys at the top that are going to be like, which black comedian will get us these younger viewers?
Oh.
And somebody that plays it safe, that gets the young kids to watch the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Chris Rock fans, they're not 20 years old. They're not 21.
They're our age.
They're our age. 28 and up, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kevin Hart has young fans, 18-year-old fans. He got fans of all ages, bro. So that's where I feel like.
Well, they probably figured like black
part
people,
of it had to be like
will tune in to Kevin Hart's hosting, and then white people were going to tune in anyway.
And that's another thing. He also that's what I was going to say. He also has the white fan base too.
Right. So
they were looking at it like let's get a because how much black backlash were they getting for not nominating black actors and shit. This is just ties into the whole shit, dude. It's still going back to that, dude. Right. When did that whole backlash come out? 3-4 years ago when they started.
It was like 2 years ago. When
they started really being like, okay, there's fucking boycott the Oscars. Yeah. And then last year, how many black actors got nominated?
I think Moonlight won. I don't know. What won?
Yeah, it was when Moonlight won it.
Moonlight won last year, right?
So now I feel like this when they had their little meeting for this one, we got to get the safe black comic or whatever that'll get us the young viewers.
The motherfucking social justice warriors who shut down the Oscars.
That's what I'm saying. Like it backfired on the Oscars. Nobody's gonna watch that. Nobody wants the fucking job anymore, dude.
Oh, look at that headline: "The mob gets Kevin Hart." Fuck, dude.
You see that?
Here's my thing, though.
I'm telling you, the fucking Oscars are a mob,
bro.
I'm talking about the Oscars.
But like, not that many people have to care. I don't understand.
Well. The thing is, man,
woke social. There's no such thing. Like, that's crazy to me.
Speaking of like woke social justice warriors.
If you're that much a warrior, like, why are you using a phone made by children?
Thank you. Thank you.
Bro, you got your limits. That's what it is. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I always feel like it's like video games. It's just the eyesight, the icon, like wherever their vision is. Yeah. That's like, oh, we can focus on this right now. Yeah. Yeah, and everything else over here,
and then you avoid the hypocrisy part of it. Because I always feel like that. Everybody's like, "Well, you're being a hypocrite. You're being a hypocrite." The way shit is nowadays, bro, people just pick and choose their fucking battles, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pick and choose your battles, bro. There's people.
The most likes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. There's people out there. Oh, football players, nobody should fucking hit women. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, nobody should hit women.
No. What I'm saying is that No. What I'm saying is that they'll say that. Hold on, let me finish my thought, motherfucker. No, that's what I'm saying. Like they'll say that. Like nobody should hit women, whatever. Right. But then they got fucking Kareem Hunt on their fucking fantasy league or some shit like that. Yeah. Or the Cowboy. You love the Cowboys and shit. So there's always a part of fucking hypocrisy somewhere, dude. In everything, man. And, like you say, whatever gets the more likes is the thing that motherfucker pushes the most.
People want likes. They don't want change.
That's why, bro, no like, man.
Imagine if this shit changed the way they wanted to. Like, what would they have to talk about? Like, oh, fuck. We fixed everything.
Straight up, right?
What do we do? Like, then you just wait for the asteroid.
That's how it? Bow. That's how I feel about, like, how Chirac and Chicago gets the violence, whatever the gangs. No lie, man, that's how I feel about gangs. And mobs and organized crime and violence, it's always gonna fucking be there, dude. There's mob culture, gangsters. It's a fucking lifestyle, bro. There's always gonna be people that want to be fucking gangsters, man.
There's always
like
you get enough people, you're gonna have some fucked up people.
That's why I always feel like now there's a thing about just fucking unnecessary crime and violence, like fucking kids walking through downtown beating people up for their iPhones, carjacking couples coming out of the garage. Yeah, we got to curb that bullshit. But when a fucking dude walks up on another gangbanger on a bike and kills him over some street vendetta, that's the life these motherfuckers live, dude. Like, you're never going to get rid of that. You're never going to get rid of that fucking culture. It's generations.
I know, but you got
you love my movies, right?
You got to start the generations over again, though. Like, someone's got to care. Like, someone's got to try to change.
Yeah, but there's always that. There's always that one.
There'll always be a thinner line, but damn.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that, like, there's always the organized crime culture.
You got no faith in humanity, brother.
No, humans are fucked up. Humans are fucked up people.
Oh hell yeah. You got no faith.
Dude, there's always going to be evil and fucking good, dog. That's how I look at it, bro. There's always going to be that shit, man.
That yin-yang shit.
Balance.
Like, bro, like Albany Park. When you were a little kid, right?
Yeah.
Do you go through there at all? Do you know anybody that still lives over there in that area?
No.
See, I know people that still live in back of the yards, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they're still gangbanging, and their kids and their cousins in the same gang, bro. And it's like, it just goes on for fucking generations.
You just found your little pocket, and then you're like, you're cool. That's the cut you lay in.
But that's
the
what
only
I'm
problem
saying.
is sometimes like the shit you choose affects other people, like innocent motherfuckers that like. That's what like, sucks. It's like if you kept it within yourself or whatever.
No, that's why like with law enforcement,
find a tribe
you
somewhere.
know, the cops get a bunch of shit for shooting innocent people or beating up innocent people or shooting black people, whatever. But at the same time, like, what if there were no fucking cops? You know what I mean? Like,
shit, this.
You know what I mean? Like, what if there were no fucking?
It didn't work.
Exactly.
So we made the cops.
Yeah, you need the police.
So it's one of those things where it's gonna always fucking be there, dog. No, what I'm saying is like the code. It's always gonna be good against fucking.
Yeah, so you need the cops to stop these people, and those people like for some reason need the cops to try to stop them. That's what it is. They're addicted to like getting some.
It's always gonna fucking be there, man. So we gotta live with that shit, bro.
Yeah. Well,
that's why, like, if you don't want to fucking get killed, like, you know, like you get people that bad. How can you live there? It's where I live. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You know, you want to live in a fucking little boring ass town in Oklahoma somewhere where nobody dies. You got shit to do.
People be dying in Oklahoma, bro. I've been watching the murder shows.
Yeah, true.
People be like
like one or two.
But bro,
yeah, but you see how murder shows? Yeah, it's like it happened in '85. Back in 1985.
Yeah, but it's like some scandalous shit.
Some white lady, Sarah, is still missing since Oklahoma. Yeah.
It's always some scandalous shit. Like, damn, for real? That's what they're doing down there?
Yeah,
like,
look,
I saw one, like, it was like a sex couple, and like the lady fell in love with the dude that she was having the affair with, but the husband knew about the affair. And then, like, they both plotted to kill him, so they hired some Latin king to do it. And, like, it was...
Holy shit.
Bro, this shit... I was sitting watching, like, damn, for real? Like, these people are psychotic.
Like, street gangs involved in shit.
Can you imagine, like... just the level of panics where it's like, all right, we got to kill this motherfucker. Like, I've never been that panicked where, like...
Dude, you want to hear a real
I want to kill somebody.
Story, bro?
And this lady set up a whole thing, man.
Bro, people just fucking kill people. When I worked at the... I'm talking about like you wake up like I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Like this is crazy, dog. Check this out, bro. This you could Google this shit and all that. When I worked at the cultural center, this is while I was working there.
Yeah.
One of the engineers, his name is fucking his last name is Bowman. I forgot his fucking first name, right?
Yeah.
We had the Department of General Services. They would have engineers in every city building. Yeah. So they were the guys in the basement checking coolant and all that bullshit, heaters and whatever the fuck. This guy was getting divorced, right? Hired his best friend to kill his wife. The Orange Line station on Archer and Halsted. Yeah. The wife parks there every morning. She gets out of her car 6 a.m. Somebody comes up behind her, shoots her in the back of the head, kills her, bro. They fucking arrest the guy 3 days later because he took her purse home. There was already rumors about who did it.
Yeah.
They go to the dude's house, arrest him. They find her purse in his closet, whatever the fuck.
Why would he take the purse? Oh,
he's a fucking idiot.
To make it look
like a robbery. But they found it. Check this out. The engineer dude, I gotta fucking figure out his name. The engineer dude hired his best friend to kill his wife, bro, and he did it, right? So now it's starting to come out on the news about the feds, the cops are looking at the husband.
Yeah.
This dude's at our work, bro. He's at our job. You just see him having cigarettes. This motherfucker's on the news, bro. So we're at work like, hey, man, the fucking killer's here. He used to use our fax machine in the finance office. I'm at my computer, dog, and my friend Scott sat behind me. We had the instant messenger. Remember GroupWise?
Yeah.
GroupWise fucking instant messenger. So he's like, what's up, Joe? And he's next to me. I'm like, oh, shit, is this killer and shit, right? So this motherfucker's like using the fax machine, and I instant message Scott. I'm like, hey, he makes one false move. You fucking tackle him, right?
Bro, did he go to jail?
Yeah, dude, check this. He killed him. He hung himself, bro, in county. But check this out. When they finally arrest this motherfucker, dog, the feds come to the fucking cultural center with the dude that shot the wife.
Yeah.
Shackled up, orange jumpsuit. They were using the basement to test out a fucking homemade silencer, dog. In the basement where I used to go down there to put our archives. The feds were down there looking for like the fucking, for any kind of evidence.
Bro,
but he went down there and told the whole story, snitched on his buddy. He did it for a city. He was going to give him a city job and $20,000 cash. That's what he promised his friend. But his friend was like a crackhead, cokehead dude. I don't know if he died yet, but he had like, he fucking had cirrhosis in jail.
Yeah.
And he got real sick. But when all this shit was starting to come out, like it didn't even get to trial, dog. This motherfucker hung himself, man. I got the whole court report of when they were when the fucking buddy was testifying against him.
That's crazy.
Like, because my mom, the girl that got killed,
yeah,
the wife, my mom did her mom's hair for years because my mom was a musician. Yeah, dude. Because it's all the same area, Canaryville area, dude.
But that's fucking crazy, dude. Like people,
all that shit went down that word. That's why we're like, dude, this is like some fucking fucking murder mystery shit, dog.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's weird. Like the schemes that people come up with to try to get rid of somebody.
And the day they had him arrested, because Maggie Daley's office was in our building still.
Yeah. And
Lois Weisberg, the commissioner, they had him transferred to another building to arrest him because they didn't want the news and all that shit at the cultural center, dude. Yeah. But that was wild, man, because he was just walking around like, hey, what's up, guys? You could tell he's nervous all the time. We just be like, yo, this motherfucker got his right. This motherfucker's in the set. Fucking murder for hire ass motherfucker, dog.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild, man.
To be that close to someone is crazy.
Dude, what's and then not on top of that, the rumor going back to the homophobic shit.
Damn, there's a
callback. What came out more is the reason why the wife was divorcing him, because she caught him in bed with a dude.
Oh,
and,
so
like,
he didn't want that to get out.
Yeah, he didn't want that to get out. Yeah, because Canaryville, especially like 10 years ago, that's a hardcore machismo, fucking crazy Irish neighborhood, dog. And yeah, he was a cokehead. You could tell he was always twitching, bro. You could tell he was a fucking cokehead, man. But yeah, Danny Bowman, that was his name, Danny Bowman. I can do, dog. Like,
but that's crazy. Like the shit that drives you to murder, man. Like, or just.
Anyway, like I was reading
keep a secret. Yeah, like he's trying to keep a secret, so he had fucked up 3 people's lives.
And you've watched plenty of fucking First 48,
probably
right?
Just fucked up some dude named Danny Bowman. You shouldn't be naming names.
Daniel Bowman, Chicago. Daniel Bowman, Illinois.
Nah, you just fucked up this dude's name, bro. We might have to edit that part out.
Or put a city engineer murder for hire or some shit. Dude, that'll come out. You think I'm playing?
Chicago murderer. Damn,
Chicago.
Nah, bro, you're off.
Watch, no,
I don't know,
dude. Fucking.
But
what's crazy is like the whole building knew, because it was everywhere. Like you turn on channel 32.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw him like in a suit at the Daily Center, and then you see him at work in an engineer suit, dude. So you're just like, what the fuck, bro? Like.
That's crazy. He's trying to continue to live his normal life.
I just feel like if you're gonna kill somebody, just do it, man. Like you.
Hey, dude. Hey,
there's fucking snitching ass people, man.
Look,
would you
listen to Joey. Don't do it. If you feel like you're gonna kill somebody, call the police and turn yourself in.
No, boy.
Don't go murdering nobody. Just be like, look, man, I had this thought.
No, I just feel like
don't listen to this guy.
If you want to get away with this shit, like
again, do not listen to Joey if you giving away murder secret. What? If you want to get away with it,
no. First of all, you watch enough First 48.
Yeah.
Drug addicts
are the worst.
Are the worst. Fucking don't interrogate them. It's over. Like if you're gonna don't do it with a drug addict buddy of yours, because 2 minutes in the interrogation room and it's fucking over, dog. You know they watch you and shit.
Yeah.
Being that motherfucker fucking nervous and shit. Fucking sweating,
bro.
I just feel like, motherfucker, you're that mad at your wife, like.
Dude, I can see, like, why would you go through a third party?
No, not just that. It's kind of like, okay, your wife caught you in bed with a dude, right? She's divorcing your ass. Kill your fucking self, dog. Like, why'd you have to take her out? Your life is over, dog. Just take yourself out. And then he still took himself out. Yeah. So you just took your wife out for nothing, you fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
That is rude as hell.
I just always feel like if you're gonna kill somebody because your life is ruined, just kill yourself. It's ruined already, right? I don't condone suicide, but if you do some fucked up shit, just kill yourself.
Right. Yeah. If you, bro, where do we go from that, dog? Like,
don't kill people.
Don't kill people, but. If you're gonna do it and your life's gonna ruin your life,
just do it yourself. Take yourself out. Bam. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, man. There's like when you hear about all these fucking school shooters and people that shoot up, it's one of those things like do you believe?
Oh, what are we
like you know we were talking about church last week or whatever fuck.
Yeah.
I do believe that a fucking demon takes over somebody's fucking mind, bro.
Yeah.
Like. You know what I mean? Like, go in there and kill 20 people.
Yeah, there's definitely something
like,
there.
you got to be an evil, demonic motherfucker, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think there's something that triggers in your brain where it's like, this
just there's better. No reality, dog. You know
I was watching this thing on a Slender Man. The case that happened it was a documentary.
2 girls?
Yeah, the 2 girls that actually thought they saw the Slender Man. Yeah. But like
Is that the ones up in Wisconsin?
Yeah. The dad, he suffered from schizophrenia. And the way he described it was like you're driving your car and in your rearview mirror you can see the devil in your back seat. But you know that devil's not back there. But your brain's like, nah, it's back there. So like that's what happens. Like people get psychotic. So that's why I believe that like there's something in there that tells people like kill. You gotta kill these people. Like
or
there's
something
something
bad can happen to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be. I mean,
some
no normal motherfucker is gonna kill 20 people and like I'm gonna go fucking home play some PlayStation and shit. I mean, street thugs that do that, but like somebody that shoots 20 people
but
at
that
a
person's
nightclub,
psychotic too, though. Like a street thug that shoots up 3
oh
people.
Yeah, but it's a whole. I'm saying that's a whole different kind of psychotic.
That's just a dude that hasn't been caught. That's the only difference. Like he's still a psychotic motherfucker. Like
yeah, but that kill one person.
But then go out and do it again. Like that's a serial killer. Them gangbangers that murder motherfuckers, they're serial killers, dog.
Yeah, but see,
you gotta be like to block that shit out.
Yeah, because man,
that's crazy.
Think about like you know how we were talking about First 48. Like you know how when they show a motherfucker like they catch one dude right and they're looking for the other guy.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker's hiding at a cousin's house in a whole different county. You know he ain't sleeping, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like
if you want to run,
you not fucking like.
Right.
That's the part that drives me. Like I got claustrophobia. Like in a tight room where I can't move my arms. Like if I'm in a space that long, it fucking drives me crazy. Like just the thought of that, like going home, like fuck, I just killed somebody, man. Right. Waking up in the morning, I just fucking killed somebody.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy, though. Like,
that's what I'm saying. But you're not psychotic. But there's people that do that shit and then go home.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be in a whole different fucking.
Yeah.
Your head's got to be fucked up to think that way, man. Because I mean, shit. Remember when you were a teenager, dog, and like you fucked up at school, like in house party when he's like, man, waiting for his dad to call because he got in a fight.
You gotta have remorse.
Like even when I was 13, it was like, fuck, man, I gotta go home and fuck, and like you just killed 3 people and you just go home like fuck it, make something to eat.
If I can make a grilled cheese, I'll be good.
Like when Martin Lawrence does that joke about Jeffrey Dahmer, he's like, this motherfucker just eating people like it's normal. He's like, he's at home eating an ass like.
That dude is
just eating a human ass.
That's fucked up.
So what's up, man? You want to wrap it up soon?
Yeah, I think we're done, bro. I think we got to end it on just if you're gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, man. That was actually that was just a fucking random talk, man. But it's gonna get tighter. I mean, if you get bored listening to this shit, don't because it's funny, man.
Don't turn them.
No, we gotta I'm just being real with people, man. Because you get people that like they do the whole fucking I don't listen to podcasts, and you know what I'm saying. Like, look, all I'm trying to say is we're telling real stories here. Yeah. Suggest shit on Facebook. We'll try to bring it up. We'll talk about it.
Try to be funny.
We're just kicking this shit off, and we want it to continue, man. So fuck it. Hope you guys enjoy it, man. So stop being negative, motherfucker.
I'm not being negative. I'm just I think it's funny as hell.
You got to keep it real, man.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna go post fucking dopest podcast in the motherfucking nation, and then people listen like it's not the dopest in the nation. Like
nah, bro,
they're funny, but it ain't the dopest in the nation.
You need cue cards.
yeah.
All right.
Where can people see you in the next week?
Next week, shit. Damn, I'm like doing a bunch of like local Christmas parties, bro.
Come to Pilsen Stand Up. We're doing
next Wednesday, right?
Feliz Tamalidad, where every paid entry gets you a free tamale.
One tamale?
Yeah, one tamale, bro. Green or red.
Pork or chicken? You got vegan ones, man?
Nah, no vegan ones.
Oh, fuck.
So just pass on it. It's $5 to cover. We got some great comics lined up. Just come out to Simone.
I got
next Wednesday.
Shit, the Mikey O Comics Ball coming up. I think it's the 27th or some shit. I don't even know. That's MikeyOComedy.com. Yeah. I'm gonna be there. January 27th, the next locals. Just quick for the Mikey O people that want to come see some new up and coming talent in Chicago, man. Come check that out. Tickets are already on sale on MikeyOComedy.com, man.
And then buy tickets to my show February 17th. Same site.
Yep.
www.MikeyO.com, comedy.com.
The link will be right
All right.
Well, thank you, and tune in next week, man.
We'll
appreciate
it. Next week. Peace.